Watch, chat, or stream with the Stream.me mobile app. Download today on the App Store or Google Play. Watch, chat, or stream with the Stream.me mobile app. Download today on the App Store or Google Play. $10,000 total prize pool. 12 invited players competing in group stages, with 4 players qualifying in open brackets. The season will consist of 2 splits starting with open qualifiers, followed by group play, and ending with a split final. After these 2 splits are complete, the top 8 players will compete in a final double elimination bracket.
Johnson, free wide with a jump in. He tries to catch him down.
Everyone to War of the Gods Legends, presented to you by StreamMe. My producer did not mute his microphone, so I'm trying to talk through him right now. Welcome.
Start.
There we go. Restart that from the beginning, everyone. Welcome to War of the Gods Legends, presented to you by StreamMe, where we have a exciting lineup tonight. It's actually a rerun of the first week of Legends, as all these competitors are going to be playing themselves once again. That's how this format works here on Legends. It's kind of a round-robin format once we get into these group stages. And here you go. Actually competing tonight.
Finally. The god is back.
Will he be able to make this heroic, dare I say godlike comeback in the group stages? He's not, sadly, not that far behind. I believe he's only 4 games behind. Who is it in that group? Nubcakes, I believe it is. He only needs to get 4 points on the board to tie for 3rd already. And we're already halfway through the group stages. Echo, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Man, I never know what's going on. Let me be honest, man. Look, Tweedy, the first time these two met up, Tweedy and Combat, I'm looking forward to this run back because Combat kind of stole it. You see it right there. Combat and Tweedy in Group C down at your bottom left. Combat is ahead 1 game because he wound up taking the set against Tweedy the very first group play. But they meet up again tonight, and Combat's playing twice tonight.
Yes,
He's playing the God Hayatei and Tweedy. So I don't know, man. Combat, you better be turned up, man.
He's going to be going up against Hayatei.
There you go, by the way.
And
Nubcakes and Hayatei are down there.
Yep, and only 4 points. If he gets a win tonight and Nubcakes manages to get bopped, they would actually be tied already after 4 weeks of action, which is crazy. You know, I was talking to Hayatei and saying, you know, what the sad part is that you're really not out of this whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Being
only 4 points behind, because what counts first is your wins. As long as you have more wins than someone else, you're going to be above them on that card. The only time losses matter is when it comes down to head-to-head if you tie in wins. Or sorry, yeah, if you actually tie, which will come into play if the wins ties. But right now, all you have to do is outwin everybody else, and you're in there.
Well, let's not forget as well that, you know, with this still being pretty new, it is a first to 4. So, as you mentioned, you know, Hayatei, if he winds up taking it, man, he's tied with Nubcakes.
Yes,
so
he does.
That's why he's not out of this, man. The whole first to 4 thing, the best of 7, that's an interesting dynamic in this.
That being said, he's playing the #1 seed in his pool right now, which is Combat. And that's going to be our first matchup of the night. Invites are out for these two, Combat versus Hayatei. Hayatei, this is really his first time playing in Legends. So I'm excited to see if we're going to see an upset potentially. You know, Combat's really started to take control of this group. Tweedy caught up. You know, the beauty of it is that the fact that their match went 4-3 really is going to make a potential head-to-head interesting if they do tie, because Tweedy caught up. He's only 1 game behind Combat already. Mm-hmm. And that 1 game being the final game that he lost to him in that game number, what is that, game number 7?
Yeah, that was our very first game 7, if I'm not mistaken, Tweedy and Combat.
And you know what, this matchup is going to be interesting. Hayatei has this way against zoners with Robin that where most Robins struggle, right?
Yep.
He doesn't. He's so patient, methodical. He can work his way in, work the field. You saw it beautifully at the IPS finale against Sonic Fox's Captain Cold, where he literally had the whole map against him.
I don't know what else to say about that, man. Hayatei, just ever since day 1 with this character, that, you know, he does have a projectile. He's got his trade as well. And just look at that, the whip punish on that throw. He just has an interesting way about him that he just does not care about projectiles. And that is a punish. But then
that was a really good block. You actually saw the character Firestorm kind of block on both sides, which means that he switched his block in the middle of that. That was really good. Probin does have a way to make those two hits hit 4 frames apart from each other, overhead in front and overhead in behind. Not easy to block.
Oh no, he missed his jump 3 or jump 2, whichever one he was going for. And no dash under.
Waiting to get out. Ooh, even that interaction first. Everest a knockdown, and Hayatei looking to get aggressive here. Really smart stuff. That was, you know, interesting because Combat had 3 bars, Hayatei had none. I guess he just decided, you know what? The worst that can happen is I still have my first bar of health.
Down 1 staggers. Just look how patient and just waiting for the opening. Got the back 3. Getting optimal damage.
That's not an easy special to anti-air. It's as if the hitbox, like, it isn't the twirl itself, or, you know, if the actual hitbox is revolving around with the sword. But it's very hard to anti-air. The hurt box may be the issue trying to anti-air that bad boy, because we've all been there getting just spin-a-rooney on from this man from the sky. Woo!
Hayatei trying to press his buttons, trying to break this offense.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. And the man doesn't even need level 3. Tries to
Wow!
down 1 in a raw back 3 to the face, the haymaker. Look out, baby. Combat's in the building. Takes the very first game, unclashable damage for about half of the second health bar.
What I love about back 3s like that is seeing them with punish buttons because they move back a little bit. And, you know, on that lean back, when a button whiffs, it's the best feeling in the world because it costs you no bar, it launched, and it's going to make them second-guess themselves, you know, within that same poke distance next time around. I love back 3s that had that animation to it. I love players that are able to utilize it like that. And I don't know if Combat was just like, F it, I'm doing a back 3, going for the win, or if he specifically designed that at that space to try to catch Hayatei pressing a button.
You know, you mentioned that the lean back that some characters have. Aquaman is one of them. Obviously, Firestorm, one of them. But there's also some characters, mostly females, that can low profile with their back 3. And you can cancel out of that too. You go under some projectiles with it. Just a little interesting mind game to play with that back 3 sometimes. In different ways with different characters.
And there it is. Even after eating 3/4 health damage, Combat catching him, trying to be aggressive here, and he just sticks to that aggression. Does Hayatei only needs the 1 hit and turns it around completely right there. Whole bar gone off of 1 jump in. 1 jump in read over a molten trap led to that, and he swung with armor this time.
This isn't gonna kill, but it's pretty close. And Hayatei may have been looking for him to throw that trash can. You land right on top of it. You know, it's kind of a guess whether your opponent's gonna throw it or not, but here we go. Level 3 is activated. Is it gonna get Hayatei off those 4 bars?
You're making yourself look bad. We'll get more creative.
Hayatei only burning 1, gonna keep 3. Got a really good bounce cancel in there and dash. Right into the molten trap.
Nice
3, conversion.
Twice this game, Combat has caught Hayatei walking forward and dashing forward with those molten traps. Those are full combos and pressing the buttons. Down 1-2. And he's so good at confirming it into the DP for the damage. And another molten trap catching him on the ground in the corner. We go air escape, going absolutely nowhere. And he's going to be able to pick it up for the kill. Holy crap.
You know, I saw Combat in the chat before this match saying, hey man, I ain't played this game in 2 weeks. I'm a little rusty. Man, I don't buy that OS for a second.
Not for 1 second, and man, Combat looking so crisp. Well, to Combat's credit, I have seen and played with him in MK over the past couple of weeks.
He's got a pretty sick Johnny, man.
Yeah, he likes to talk himself up of having no experience in Mortal Kombat, and then you play as Johnny, and you're like, stop lying, man. He's been playing since day one.
Still got the crispy cancels. I see you out there, Combat. All right, Hayatei, it's not looking good for him so far. He does need to take this set so that he can tie notation. Doesn't get the combo after that murder ring. Gonna cross up. Meter burn gonna whiff. Tried to raw forward 3, and that wake up not even real, but caught him.
I've never seen that whiff on hit. That was a new one.
Maybe it's because I don't know.
Well, you know,
I actually haven't even.
It is Firestorm. Will's going to chalk it up to that. Keep this pressure. Oh! That is not something you want to run into. It's just a sword. Straightened out like that. Big combo here for Hayatei. He's going to get the knockdown. Birdarang coming. And excellent patience by Combat right there. And he's going to be able to take this game, and he does. I'm not even sure if that was the chip damage. May have caught Hayatei backdashing or pressing some buttons. This man does have some of the most savage reversals, I think, of NRS history. And, oh, he whipped again! Okay.
And he went ahead and went for the assassin strike, thinking it was going to hit too.
Does it maybe whiff on these floaty characters? Who knows?
I think he would know that. And the bounce cancel, man. We're getting all the stage transition, but hold up. Transitions. Let's speak a little English.
Yeah, there's some savagery from Hayatei with the wake up DP Combat, not getting any punish though. He's keeping it very safe right now. Oh, here we go.
Hayatei needs to keep the momentum now. He's got to set him up. Plus frames, trait, down one.
That patience by Combat. He just let Hayatei swing for a good 10 seconds and goes, all right.
Firestorm wins.
Locked and loaded. And this is going to be interesting if Hayatei doesn't get any points tonight, Echo. That's going to really put himself in a hole.
Yeah, this is his,
Firestorm.
one chance.
Robin.
First chance, dare I say, to get himself
Fighters
back in his
approaching
bracket.
Gotham City.
But the man made a comeback into Legends. He's here. Can he pull the reverse 4-0?
Let's see if he's got to come back in him tonight. He needs 4 straight, and he needs 4 points to get himself into the running. And this is not an easy pool whatsoever. You got Tweedy and Nubcakes to deal with on top of this in the next 2 weeks of your Hayatei to try to outscore Nubcakes. Yeah, those jump-ins I'm talking about. Aggression paying off here.
Oh no! And Hayatei not blocking after the down one. Knockdown. Peter burn forward 3, blows up the assassin strike, and Combat is 1 health bar away from 4-0ing Hayatei.
Yes, it's looking clean. Hayatei looking for a chance to press a button, and I'm shocked that jump one, which I've hardly ever seen out of Firestorm players, if I'm being honest with you, was active enough to catch Hayatei going for the anti-air, beating out.
I have to say, the blocks by Combat have been phenomenal. Not falling for any sort of gimmicks. He'll take the little damage over the full combo damage.
And it looks like he knows when it's his turn. He is not letting Hayatei get away from murder on these murder casts. Oh my goodness!
That was a hit confirmed. I don't even care what anybody says, and that is death. Combat 4-0 over Hayatei.
Firestorm wins.
Man, what a dominating performance by Combat. And that's not the last time we're going to see him tonight. He is going to go against Tweedy, and that's a group stage 1 run back. Our very first to 7.
That was our first game 7, so it's setting ourselves pretty well. And what's going to be interesting is if they're able to kind of do the same thing, but only it go Tweedy's favor. Like what if it's 4-3 Tweedy? Because what that would set up is that if they were to tie at the end, their head-to-head would be tied, and then it would go down to, I believe, percentage, which is, again, if it gets that far, like if all of our tiebreakers kind of shape up, it's gonna be crazy. And these are the two that are close enough with each other and against each other that could do it. If two were able to do it at the end of the 6 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, Tweedy could come out this thing swinging, take it 4-0, and take the lead in that group. We're so used to seeing Combat, who, mind you, was not an original legend. I don't know, if people remembered, Combat actually had to go through the qualifier weeks. Yeah, and it's just, Combat is one of those that we've really come to know as one of the top players in this game, at least on War of the Gods. And we were all surprised that he wasn't, part of the original cast, so to speak. But the man earned his right to be here, and he's in first place as of now.
All of the people that qualified are doing better than most of our invitees. So that says something about the competition here. And we'll be right back with Tweedy versus Combat right after this.
Watch, chat, or stream with the Stream.me mobile app. Download today on the App Store or Google Play.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. I don't have to replay. Tweedy showed up way quicker than anticipated. I usually try to time it with the end of the video. This man showed up incredibly quick. We'll take a look at some more highlights after this match. Sorry about that, guys. But they are here and ready to play. As Combat was just sitting here waiting for him. And interesting enough, you guys may be thinking, why isn't Tweedy playing Superman right now? He went Superman versus Combat in their first showing. And Combat went up 3-2 on him. And he actually made the switch to Starfire, which sent him to a game number 7. And in that game 7, Combat was still able to overcome this matchup and get the W. Looks like Tweedy's going to be coming out the gate with Starfire this time around. And seeing if she is a little better in the long run than Superman in this matchup.
Well, so far, it's working out pretty good. And I like the way Tweedy is mixing up his projectiles with the trait so far. He hasn't really thrown any Stardust. There's, I think, the first one I may have seen.
Oh,
but
my
he's just
goodness.
mixing it up so good. The Combat doesn't know when to advance. Every time he's advanced, he's gotten caught by trait, projectiles, or that string right there.
This is post IPS finale, Tweedy. All right, this man's ready to throw some hands. If you guys see his player card later on, this man is ready to throw down, and he's probably been thinking about this matchup since it happened in week number 1 of the group stages, and had to be preparing for it, knowing he'd have to play him at least one more time in the group stages, and then potentially in the split final as well.
Tweedy, no pun intended, but keeping it so simple against Combat, and he just mixed it up so well. I don't think Tweedy has done a full combo. It's all been from trait and projectiles added on.
You ain't lying either. A bar and a half off of projectiles and single hits alone, and that's that. Oh, wow!
I feel you weakening.
Can't put out these flames.
What was so weird about what just happened is that her forward 2 was over the Molten Trap for a second before actually getting hit by it. She hadn't moved quite forward enough with, I guess, her feet. That was kind of interesting how she kind of got sucked into that Molten Trap. And Tweedy looking to chip his way. They're going up 1-0 right now. And yeah, he's kept it so simple and so patient. And what I like is, it looks like he's not second-guessing himself whatsoever on these projectiles and not giving Combat any chance to find his way in. Or try to counter zone. I mean, he's got some great projectiles of his own. Just hasn't had any room.
Yeah, you saw almost every dash in that the Combat attempted. He was met with that trait, he was met with Stardust, he was met with a projectile, whatever the case may be. But that was a very strong first game from Tweedy. I said everything I could during the match, man. It just mixed it up so well. Combat didn't know when exactly to move, and every time he did, he got burned for it.
And this is coming off a man who just 4-0'd Hayatei.
Begin.
And you want to talk about cooling off Firestorm? Pun 100% intended right there. He's managed to do it.
That's a nice punish with that air dash.
But no resources for Combat. Still now comes off them immediately. And this is an uphill battle right now for Combat. Has no combo extensions right now. Wow. It's amazing how
Tweedy did.
It's amazing how Tweedy got that single hit into 300 damage and could have gotten more if he had more trade on him. And all these straight hits, everything right now is going in Tweedy's favor. It's insane how he's able to pick up all these straight hits, keep it simple with the zoning. Wow! There's one way through it, though. But what was sad is that Tweedy almost got a second projectile out right there. And Tweedy believes right now. He could have easily taken the rest of that combo. Wow! That was a huge anti-air from half screen. He could have taken the rest of that combo and went to the second bar of health, but he's believing in himself so much right now that he air escaped early. was able to do even more damage on combat before losing that first bar. That is confident.
Well, let's be serious here. Tweedy does have the clash, but combat has level 3. Combat slowly losing health, wakes up, other end of the screen, takes a ton of chip damage. That's a good block. Level 3 is active. Air dashes over the back forward 2. The Tamaranian charge.
Whoa!
And tries the Molten Trap, but the headshot coming from Tweedy up 2-0.
That was some slick play by Tweedy. I mean, the fact that after his own projectile, he made the read that he was going to get reversal Molten Trapped, so he immediately Tamaranian charged, which took him off the ground, and it would have actually punished an attempt of that. And it was just so well designed, and he was trying to get over the Molten Traps as well. You saw him jump, and he has two things to do that. He has that aerial projectile, and he has an air dash. And Combat trying to read when he was going to go to the ground and meet it with a Molten Trap, and just getting out red right there in that situation.
Yeah, Tweedy, like I said, man, he's playing so loose right now, just so reactive. He's got a game plan. Combat just hasn't been able to get the momentum that he needs. The Firestorm needs, but wait a minute, down 1 in the Molten Trap. This is the forward 3. So uncharacteristic of Combat to drop that simple combo. Might be a little rattled. Got the restand. Nice check by Tweedy.
Oh no!
What? So much whiffed right there, but nobody got punished.
I think he reacted too quick. Feels bad, man. I will say, you talked about what if Tweedy were to come out and just 4-0 this man. He is on, having a great start. And that, listen, he might be able to come back here on this first bar of health. And he's already made up about 75% of it. Can he get another hit in? And wow! Almost did it. He was able to bring that back from almost death. I mean, that was what, a 90% health swing right there?
If not, pretty close. 90%, yeah. Punish on that hair flip. Got him with the overhead. That's a punish. Got to burn that bar to be safe. Tweedy kept it. Combat just falling apart, getting these restands, trying to get the mix going, and air dashes out. Wait a minute, that throw counted as a second hit. Tweedy all of a sudden with a health lead, and technically right now is the leader in Group C with these 2 wins over Combat. It's not over.
And Tweedy
But
whipped
man,
that.
it's getting close.
Oh no, got another one! That anti-air happened so quick, I think Combat didn't even have time to react to air escape. It sniped him out of the air so quick that by the time he realized he had gotten hit, it was already over. And after it was that first bar, it was, again, pure domination from Tweedy. 3-0 right now, 1 game away. And this would be a huge statement sent because Combat could, again, if this would have gone the distance, would have been able to keep up with Tweedy in points or maintain a lead over Tweedy in that sense. But with a 4-0 like this, Tweedy is preventing points for Combat and only building on his own. Combat did get the 4 points from Hayatei, and we'll see if that comes into play later on.
Nice, down 1. Is he going to get the punish? But he didn't get the Molten Trap. He didn't have the meter anyway. But man, a down 1 punish on an air tech. He wants more than that.
Jump 3 for jump 3. I think SylverRye is going to win that most of the time. Wow.
Whoa.
I've never seen 2 players jump at each other, air dash into each other, and empty jump it. That was respect for both of these gentlemen. It's almost like we were watching a mirror for a second. Tweedy now on match point to win this thing 4-0 and send a message to Combat in this group. A lot of empty jumps from Combat, and I don't know what he's trying to scout right there. Maybe the wake up, maybe a back two. I'm not too sure. Oh!
What the back two, dude. And that was so clean.
And that was the most instant air dash I've seen out of Combat throughout his entire career. And it still got sniped out of that air. Empty jump into the low, and Tweedy blocks it.
Temperature's rising.
Still not hot enough for you?
Woo! Good really good snipe on that 4-2. Universal answer. We're both 4-2 there, and forward 1 to Black Adam. Get out that low button. And have it buffered into a special move, just in case. Just in case it catches it.
I have to say, it's not looking good for Combat. He doesn't have a flash anymore. He's under 100 health. And one more trait on Chip. One more trait with a projectile is going to kill him.
Oh my goodness!
Get the conversion! Tweedy! The king of space. The king of time.
Fire wins.
All the power of the stars behind him. Tweedy takes it 4-0. After Combat took it 4-0 against Hayatei. Yo, that was such a sick conversion.
I gotta
forgot
say,
to mute Tweedy, by the way.
Yeah, I completely forgot our golden rule, which is the mute Tweedy. But the man kept it simple on the mic, too. All he said was, let's go.
So I think simplicity might be good for him.
That was
working.
One of the most disgusting ends to a game. He gave Combat no options. He was blocking something or getting hit by something, no matter what, I think, in that situation. That was a really good setup. Put out the orb, and then to have something that covers that much of the sky was just a beautiful setup. You know, imagine if Reptile had that back in MKX. All right, let's just not imagine that real quick.
Hold up, Aquaman. Where are you going? You see Combat in the chat. He said, I didn't get one combo. And
yikes!
While he did get a couple restands, or the confirm and the molten trap, there was a lot of back threes and forward threes that, the timing just wasn't there. He waited too long, or he had too much space to close. Whatever the case may be. That's dude, Tweedy tonight is looking really good. I don't think we're gonna see him again tonight, but that was a dominant performance. So they're still, even though they've both 4-0'd their opponents, so they're still one game away from each other. So Combat is technically first, I believe, right now. I didn't know if we were going to count that one against Hayatei or not,
and
or how that was going to work.
Gur's saying make more simple references. Gur, you can simply be quiet. There's one. Anyways, guys, we'll be right back. Coming up next, we're going to have Basics versus HoneyBee. Two gentlemen that were at the IPS finale going to be duking it out for us. And in a matchup that HoneyBee is very comfortable in, depending on if Basics changes things up matchup-wise. But we'll find out coming up next. Basics versus HoneyBee here on War of the Gods Legends. Are here, and it is going to be a different matchup than what we saw. We all know how comfortable HoneyBee is in the Atom matchup. We've seen him dominate it quite a few times, and it's going to be Brainiac, the maniac out of Basics in this matchup.
Look how beautiful this Brainiac is.
All right, you all know how I feel about the Flash. In that, if he were erased from the game, I still think it'd be great. But those wings on that man's helmet are kind of hot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I also really dig the darker flash skin that we're seeing at HoneyBee. Oh, he's gonna go for some mix. What a block!
Ooh,
Wait a minute!
Block from Basics. Wait a minute. You start the game off blocking like that, sir? Okay. Game one. We're already blocking the crazy stuff.
That man
almost jumped right into that trait.
Just blocked one of the most disgusting setups I've ever seen in my life, and he's still able to get mollywopped here. HoneyBee coming out so quick. jeez.
Let's not act like Brainiac ain't got insane damage himself. Into some crazy wacky setups. This pressure, the mix, a little bit, and the raw forward 3. Expecting that Sonic Pound, read like a book.
I know your thoughts.
The intellectual levels, I think we're already in there, man.
Wow. That didn't even pick up. That wasn't a combo. He just utilized some hit stun and threw a forward 3 out there.
What's the setup, HoneyBee? You know you got a mix, sir. Maybe trying to blow up the wake up there with that down 1-2 and a down 2.
Best is not enough.
Eat my dust.
HoneyBee's putting 2 bars. He's only going to get 15% back. Oh, wait a minute. No, he did 15% damage. I totally missed that.
Holding on the 2 bars here is HoneyBee for a wager of his own. What a stand!
Oh, no! Nice throw. All right, this is the read of reads. What's it going to be? Meter burn roll. And caught him with the overhead, the forward 2. HoneyBee, just when you think he's out of it, man. Look.
The Flash wins.
I gotta say,
Flash Godlord is never, ever out of it.
He had some amazing blocks, especially at the end, where you saw Basics put it all on the line by doing a down 1
The Flash.
in his mix-up, rather than dive kick, which HoneyBee had been blocking incredibly well. Basics had to have thought that that one was going to be unblockable with how he conditioned him with those dive kicks, and what a clutch block by HoneyBee. An immediate check. The belief in his defense, insane. I love the blow-up of the EX dive kick as well with the down 2. Even with the drone coming, no fear.
That's what you got to do in those first games, man. You can't walk in there scared. I like it.
Woo! Oh, follow!
For once, what a conversion off of that, too. Get him with that sneaky low that we all kind of forget about. Tries to down 1, but that Sonic Pound going right over. I can keep it simple. Maybe trying to break armor. I don't know.
I love the end of that string right there.
Whoa.
Sending in the army here is Basics. All you do was the chip. He sneaks out that little down 1.
I know your thoughts.
And this is the sweet spot he wants to be in. He wants to maintain control. He needs to keep E there. That was
Oh,
a
that
dirty,
crossed up.
dirty cross up.
I don't know that I've seen the dive kick used in that way. Yo, the wake up the right way keeps HoneyBee in the corner, but we got a little bit of ice to help us out. HoneyBee gonna take that first health bar.
Bro, I don't think Don Dish Soap would have been able to clean up that dive kick cross up. That's how dirty it was.
It was so disgusting. No, rest in peace, Mr. Clean. Retired the man.
Mr. Clean came in and said, I'm out.
Nothing I can do here.
Wow, good job.
Oh, nice air to air, but no conversion.
Basics starting to work on that chip game right there.
Oh, wait a minute. Not gonna activate trait. Smart stuff by HoneyBee.
Eat my dust.
You know, Basics had to know that trait was going to come for the major damage, and HoneyBee kept it, but he still has a full trait, and here we go, running around the screen.
Whoa!
What a savage down 2 by Basics.
If he has gotten aggressive on these trait summons by Basics so far, and they've worked it out, but nice crouch by Basics.
And I think we all know what he was going for there, expecting the shoulder wake up, and just went ahead and committed to it.
Yeah.
But good punish by Basics and ties it up, man.
And on Meter Burn would have been a launcher, no air escape for Basics. I think I would have closed it out. So HoneyBee putting it all on the line, but Basics keeping this match. Both these games could have gone back and forth. This is incredible. We're seeing some huge damage and beautiful conversions. And I can say that about both of these gentlemen. Big damage and beautiful conversions.
It's actually a fun matchup to watch right now. Starting things off with that Meter Burn dive kick.
Yeah, I would actually have to
Sonic
rate.
Pound.
I know he hasn't talked about too much, but Brainiac is one of the funnest characters I think to watch in this game. And I've always said that about the Flash, as much as my hatred and distaste for Barry Allen himself. You know, I've been mixed enough in my day, but man, does he create some of the hypest moments in Injustice 2. And I gotta say the same thing about Brainiac. I just love the play. It's so different, very agile, very mobile. and some very tricky things can happen. And if the player cross up dive, if like players make this character look so fun, and the fact that they're always having to think ahead and set up things, and it's just beautiful to watch. Oh no!
Oh, wait a minute! Yo, the Speed Force, Aquaman, talk about it. What in the hell just happened? My man got frozen in time.
And now you know why.
I haven't seen that since I think Too Easy's upload of Atrocitus versus the Flash. What a down two by HoneyBee.
All right, so all right, hold on. I gotta blow someone up in chat. Big D says, "NRS, come on, man. The same thing happened with Mystic."
Okay, you're right.
Boy,
Yeah,
hold on.
There, Big D.
Hold on 1 second. That wait just a gosh darn minute there, Big D.
Hold up, Aquaman, hold up! Yo! Did you see what? Man.
The Flash wins.
So, Basics had HoneyBee in checkmate, had the kill, expected the air tech, let him go,
The Flash.
and HoneyBee just jumped all over it.
Beautiful stuff.
Fighters approaching.
Dude, please bring that back on the replay. That has to be put. That was just way too hype of an ending.
That
right
is-
there. We missed it.
That
Because
is
we're
a
talking about Mystic. All right, sorry.
Mystic. But that is a such a life or death read that you make. That is a 50-50 if there ever was one. He has 2 bars. Is he going to air escape or not? And when you lose that 50-50, you're just shook. Because you could be going for the read of a lifetime, right? IPS finals, 100 grand on the line. You're going to read this air escape and look like it. Oh, he didn't air escape. Yikes.
Yeah, and then rip. The air escape mind games, man. In certain situations, HoneyBee fully committed to that Sonic Pound under trait.
No pleasure.
But as you can see, Barry Allen did not lose any trait. Hey, yo, charge your batteries.
No!
HoneyBee. It's not going to kill, but it's going to reset the neutral. It's going to have to open him up one more time. Woo! Coming in with the multiple to jump to.
Hurry this up.
Quick hit. Nice damage coming out of Basics right there. Just over 400. And tries to jump. That actually caught the backdash, the full string. Nice damage coming out of HoneyBee.
Ready to submit?
I'll punch you into the next universe.
He already did.
Oh, time is slowed, and I mean, why not dive kick right there? He cannot block. I guess he was afraid of him avoiding it, but HoneyBee, he's actually done really well in his successful traits full screen, which against a character like Brainiac, you may not think that off the top of your head, especially when his drone's out and he's being aerial because dive kick's priority.
Bane.
You know, that's just scary. Okay, yeah, and of course Basic's not going to go Bane here, but he's just had great success rates all across the board. He's got a great lead now, 3-1 over Basics in a match that could easily go the distance. And still even may go the distance.
Begin.
Oh, it very well could. Basics is not out of this thing yet. Dive kicks, just like you said, Aquaman, but he got punished. And I like that. I think it's a standing 1-2 coming out of HoneyBee on Oki. Just trying to blow up that wake up, the shoulder charge. You know, not really a real wake up, but it is kind of tough to blow up if you don't have the timing down.
Woo! That was a beautiful anti-air, by the way. Or rather, air-to-air anti-air. Nice little reactionary instant jump 1. Oh no. Gotta come out the bar for the kill. We need to bring back this good kill.
Go, look out.
It's still an emo. Oh no!
Wake up!
Your power astounds.
Like that? Watch this.
Just out of range. Basics. That's what we mentioned. Not out of this. He's got to build some bar. For that optimal Brainiac damage. Tries a dive kick. And I'm not sure if he pressed the button. It didn't say punish. It just said counter. Not sure what he went for.
Good recognition by
Blocks, but he gets
Vito.
caught by the overhead. You can't get out of this.
Yeah.
But you got to air tech anyway. You just got to try it, dude. You're going to die.
And just like that, and in that situation, we've all been there, Echo. I've got an air escape, but I know deep in my heart that I'm going to die anyway. And I think that Basics just knew it, sat there and took it like a man. And with that, HoneyBee with a 4-1 win over Basics. Great win. HoneyBee looking strong. And like I said, it's where Basics trying something, you know, different in that matchup because of B against Adam is ridiculous. First off, if you guys watched IPS finals, he blocked Adam successfully like 19 times in a row on a straight, which is unheard of.
Not to mention HoneyBee, I think, at least to me, I've seen him tech more Adam grabs in trait than anybody else.
And, you know, even guys like Gurr are like, okay, he knows what's coming on the last hit, so they'll do it early. They'll activate straight, come in, he'll block one thing, and then they'll go for he'll throw it anyway. The man has the most clutch defense against Adam that I've ever seen. So, guys, we'll be right back for the next match, which is going to be, speaking of the man, Gurr versus SylverRye, the classic, is going to be coming up next. I'm going to go grab a charge cable so that my pad doesn't 404 in the middle of the next match. And enjoy those highlights from that last match. That was incredible.
So that was whoever won the first game, wound up losing the set and all that good stuff. I don't remember which match they were that night, but I do remember Deoxys looked like he knew what he was doing. It just, the adaptation that Biohazard made, Deoxys couldn't find his ways in there. So we'll see if Deoxys has what he needs tonight, because I know Deoxys is looking to, you know, get paid, man. Make a good performance tonight. I'm not sure where he is in this group. Can we see those groups? Are they updated, by the way?
I'm not too sure if they're updated currently, but if you want to let's go and take a look at the groups as they are. Ooh, and they are updated. Let's go.
Yeah, you see that Combat and Tweedy, 16 and 15 down there. Still one game away is Tweedy. But Deoxys is sitting down there and last in Group A. But if he can pull out, look, him and Biohazard are last two in their group. If Deoxys can pull out 4 wins, he can actually take over Biohazard. But it's going to be tough, man. We saw Biohazard last week against Semiij. it's just, man, Semiij has such a clutch factor. And he can go. I've seen, we're used to Semiij where everything is calculated. Everything is, he doesn't take risk. He's not going to take but dude, the last, I don't know, probably this entire year, Semiij has kind of been a little bit more savage with the cat dashes.
Aggressive.
Very aggressive. And so there's a dynamic that you see really players like Sonic Fox where they can shift gears so fast. You don't even know they've shifted gears until you're already taking damage. Semiij has really put that into his arsenal where he's patient 1 second and then he comes 100 miles an hour the next, and you don't know what to expect. But Sunio did take a game or two off of Semiij their last time meeting, and Sunio had a really good performance last week. So I don't know, man. This is the run back. Let's get him in here. Yo, can we get Semiij and Sunio's little gamer cards, the player cards? Everybody gets hype when they see Sunio because the man is just so buff.
Oh my goodness! I mean,
gets hype for this.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying at all. I mean,
Looking good
that is a swole individual. Look at that man.
My man, there he is. Look at him. Yo. Yo. Okay. Okay. All right. My thing froze. Semiij, he needs no introduction, man. 87% win percentage, 244 wins and only 36 losses. And then Sunio, man, 69 win percentage, 82 wins and 36 losses. The same amount of losses. I'm pretty sure we alluded to the very first time they met. Both only having 36 losses, but obviously the wins are in favor of Semiij.
Yes.
And now they're going to meet again.
All right, guys. I want two separate polls in the chat. Who's going to win this match, and who would win in a cage match between these two? Two separate polls. Probably two completely different results.
Semiij already piecing out of that one.
Absolutely.
Yo, I remember when Biohazard last week completely shifted the whole first match that him and Semiij played. And then Semiij came in the chat and he said, damn. After he got hit with those, the body splash into the overhead, into the bounce cancel and died. When, really, Biohazard only had what happened?
It's up. Who wins it? Who wins this one in a cage match? Let's go.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yikes.
I'm in this one.
Oh, people like Semiij in this too. Hold on. He's about to hit.
This is close.
Now, could you imagine Semiij putting forth the effort into the lab of actually fighting that he puts into a fighting game?
Dude, he might be a god.
I mean, you guys. Yeah, Semiij actually overtake. Oh, let's go. Yo, the underdog. I respect that.
This almost tied, man. Only one vote separates them.
Sunio clotheslines him or choke holds him, and it's over. Says Spooky Me 49. But like I said, with enough prep time, Semiij might be able to handle himself, Echo. He'll be like Jet Li versus that big dude in Fearless. The big cocky American that's 18 times his size. Jet Li handled him. Y'all don't know.
You're right.
Y'all don't know. Speed might be the name of the game.
Right now, Green Arrow and they both had just the same read, trying to savage blast his way out of the barrel, and that down two and a back three for the max damage. Woo! Okay.
Ooh. Sunio's been playing that Skyrim getting the evasion up right there. That man could backdash by Semiij. And there's that aggressiveness that we talked about. That's kind of that out of nowhere cat dash when he gets low on health that we just never saw before at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost the equivalent, if you think about it, of a Melina ball roll. And that's just nothing. Semiij would never throw that out in Mortal Kombat. But that cat dash can be. Oh no, he got the fidget spinner and maybe wanted to down one before that. No way he tried to punish with just a raw fidget spinner. Ooh.
I like the aggressiveness on the wake up too. Looks like he knows his way around those wake ups. He almost beat that out. Just getting the trade is kind of a win versus Green Arrow wake up. All about the timing of the meeting. Semiij all over, but Sunio is implementing his game very well so far early on. I think this matchup he's been working on looks like Gur's talking about getting a lot better in this particular matchup. And Semiij needing a comeback here
And so do I.
to turn things around, but this would be exactly as their first meeting went. Sunio able to kind of come out of the gate, catch Semiij off guard, and we'll see what happens, because feeding Semiij information is not the smartest thing. Chat also bringing up a point about the cage match of you can't really zone in a cage match.
Aw, let's keep playing.
You're kind of stuck to a confined close space. But I think that with Sunio's reach, you can be able to zone him with normals in the cage match.
I definitely see Sunio as more of a Bane in a cage match. Has a down one Savage Blanchard. That's a whip punish.
Just a complete 180. Nice belt to the gap, and Semiij was able to bring it all the way back just in this first game alone. He didn't even need a L to download. All he needed was a health bar.
Sunio started that match so clean, like he had Semiij dialed in, and just a couple poor decisions and a couple bad blocks. Just Semiij and blowing up the wake ups. You saw, I'm pretty sure at least twice I saw during that 3-3 of Catwoman is so good, it's so active, it's a true mid, and it really does blow a lot of these wake ups up. You know, like the Starfire back forward 2, all the Green Arrow wake ups. We see all the wake ups that people complain about. Catwoman has the answer.
Absolutely, and it's safe, so it's not much to commit to.
It was double hitting. Ooh. Knife right to the face. Nice down 2 anti-air by Semiij.
He's able to beat out the wake up this time around. Oh! I like that. Putting out that little down 1 and then immediate forward 3. Trying to cover as many options as possible with that. And it was Sunio looking for the big read right there with the up arrow and getting absolutely crushed for it by Semiij here. And an answer for everything. The download is looking pretty complete right now, Echo. .exe the machine.
He is back, baby. He did end that combo after the first health bar. Put Sunio back in the corner.
I actually should have whispered to Joshua Gray at IPS Finals when Semiij was coming out from the back to say Noble the Machine Semiij. No, a little bit too much, but accurate.
Dinah knows we're just fighting, right?
We better hope so.
Yo, can we get a surprise guest appearance by Dinah herself? That'd be pretty sick. Where's Sonic?
Sonic, where you at? They man's playing SoCal or something right now. Ooh, the wake up actually working out for Sunio here. He's gonna get the side switch perfectly ended on that combo to get Semiij behind him. But chat, what do you guys think? Is calling Semiij the machine better or Semiij.exe? I feel like .exe is the go-to.
That's the one I'm gonna roll with. Yeah, because we called Rewind the Big Red Machine with Atrocitus. What a back 2 whip punish. Max damage. Semiij up 2-0 on Sunio. That was clean.
This man's been back to whiff punishing since day 1, and he wasn't even an Injustice player.
Catwoman.
And everyone's loving Semiij.exe a little bit more, so I respect that.
Yeah,
Fighters approaching Arkham
that's the
Asylum.
OG nickname, man. I like it. Semiij, he just got the read on all the wake ups. You can tell it kind of throws Sunio off because it's not too often that you see Green Arrow consistently being checked during his wake ups. Usually can get out of there pretty free. Ooh, the delayed ice arrow putting Semiij in the corner. I smell a cat dash coming. Oh, the jump too perfectly timed.
I think Semiij hesitant on doing something because he had no meter. Okay, and he built the bar right as I say that. As he built the bar, sniped him. 360 no scope.
Sunio tried to down 2 that setup and no whip punish, but Semiij did press a button after that down 1 on block, putting him in the corner as Sunio. Oh, good damage here. If he'd have got that, it would have been 400. Woo! Flame arrows and the slide coming in.
he kind of countered Semiij's aggression with some aggression of his own. He needed to check that with a stinger. Ooh, and another one. Get back to this corner. That was beautiful by Sunio. Changed his trajectory. Semiij had some buttons on the ground waiting for him.
Lost it. You never had it.
See if that use of meter there is going to come back to bite Semiij. Yo, the down 2.
That hit so far behind Green Arrow and so late. That was like Sonic closing down 2, the IPS finale.
What a whip punish.
I thought cats napped.
Aw, let's keep playing.
Savage Blast burned the bar, but didn't get the secondary hit. Push Semiij full screen and a good block and a down 1 into a throw.
Unclashable and
all unclashable.
Yep, unclashable and side switch. If you guys are looking at home, going, "Oh, he didn't punish that." He punished it exactly how he wanted to.
That's about the only. That's the best option he had, to be honest.
Uh-oh, knockdown.
Oh!
Nope.
Sunio, I don't know what he went for there. Maybe the up arrow, but did not have enough time. Definitely wasn't blocking. Gets himself out of the corner. And somebody asked it in the chat: Savage Blast or Cat Dash? They both tied. Or maybe he said Stinger. I'm not sure. What a snipe! Boxing glove arrow. 2 bars left. He can bring out 2 more boxing gloves. He's gonna do it, and that's gonna be chip if it. Go, hold up. Sniped.
One more is all he needs, and he got away. That he actually may have gotten hit if that had the range on the cat dash. Holding that arrow for a little bit too long, that was scary. That whiffed right in front of Sunio's face, and he's on the board. Better late than never. And he has proven himself, Sunio has, coming out of qualifiers, to be a threat here in War of the Gods Legends.
There's a reason this man is here. Don't sleep on any of these competitors, man, to be honest. Everybody earned their right.
Red Sun Prison.
I also want to talk about Sunio being probably, you know, it never occurred to me until someone brought it up, or brought to my attention that Sunio might be, you know, MKX, and we're really here in Justice 2, kind of the zoner of our scene. The man-only zone. Green Arrow, Cyborg, and Mournful Katana.
Oh, that's right.
He actually, his archetype is zoning. And
which is crazy because the man's built like a truck.
I know. You would think that it'd be all about getting in, playing some Bane, and destroying worlds. No, he likes to play a methodical, zoning game. And there aren't many left in our scene that, you know, really only play that style. It's almost a dying breed.
Maybe the game has changed, and what a whiff punish. I'm not sure what Sunio was scouting there, but he leads with the patience and takes the health bar.
I blame Sonic coming in and set playing everyone to death.
You heard it here. Sunio trying to down 2 anti-air.
Ooh, looking for a big old read right there.
I thought cats napped.
Aw, let's keep playing.
Not gonna lie, that was one of the uncooler Green Arrow clashes I've ever heard.
It's usually pretty funny, right?
Maybe that's why it was funny. Because it wasn't funny. Dang it, Ollie. You got me.
Sunio just being stuck repeatedly in this corner.
This is where in the first 2 games, he just fell apart. And this pressure by Semiij, jeez. The way that he's mixing up, you know,
down 2.
What he's doing off the 3-3s, the way he's staggering, mixing up neutral jumps here and there. I don't think he's thrown the same thing twice. That's what's kind of freaked me out.
That's Semiij coming in. He's had enough. Semiij up 3-1.
Catwoman wins.
Game away. Semiij looking to really get himself a nice little stranglehold on this group with a win like this.
Arrow.
And, you know, I got to give props to Sunio as well for keeping all his matches competitive. being here, competing with the best of the best here in Injustice 2, here on War of the Gods. And
He's taking it to Semiij, man. It's definitely not a mop.
I'm actually shocked that he didn't go Cyborg. Now that he's down match point, he did that in their last meeting. Switched to Cyborg and actually got another W on the board. After Semiij went up 3-1. And this is not a great start if you're Sunio. Don't want to come back. That is some grown woman, 463 damage right there. And he just has the answers. And this is a matchup you know that Semiij had to be well prepared for. Coming into both Legends and just in general in the scene, you know, knowing that guys like Tekken Master were going to be at the finale. He had a training partner in Illusions early on in this game. And so the matchup knowledge is there for Semiij. And you want to talk about execution from a player in a matchup? I mean, Semiij is almost the go-to, the go-to figure when you think of that.
Yeah, surprisingly, not too many green arrows, but the ones that do play him know exactly what makes him annoying. And I really think that's Green Arrow's archetype, man. He's pretty annoying. He doesn't get much bang for his buck when he does open you up, unless it's he spends a lot of meter. But
he's a character that takes a lot of work in the lab against to find answers for. Everyone's annoyed by the wake-up game, but looking at Semiij, he's put the time in, has the answers for it, and he's just picking his spots to cat dash so well.
I thought cats napped.
Aw, let's keep playing.
If and when the next installment of an NRS game comes out, I almost want Semiij to play whatever character that I want to play, just so that I know what to do, right?
Right.
Or Semiij is just that good as he is about to take this in one more hit, and the cross-up didn't even happen, and the wake-up still got stuffed by a stand 3 afterwards. Woo! That was clean. Semiij just going to work, getting the W, and he's done for the night, getting the 4-1 victory over Sunio. And moving along here in Legends. 2 more weeks after this before the split final. And then we will see which 12 competitors will be facing each other for some money. The most beautiful language, the most beautiful language spoken in esports.
You're right.
Money.
Man, that was a very good performance by Semiij. God, I don't even know. How do you even talk about Semiij anymore, man? We all just know what he brings to the table at this point. Who do we have coming up next? Rewind and Forever King?
I believe that we're going to try. We're going to try Deoxys Bio again.
Okay. Yeah, I saw Deoxys come in chat after we had already moved on.
So Deoxys is here. We just need Biohazard to be here. So I'm going to try and invite them, but first we're going to take a quick break from. All right, guys, welcome, Map. Ooh, wow, welcome back.
Whoa,
well,
hold up.
Echo, take it away. I'm out.
Hey, man, I got to say, shout-outs to Biohazard for this pose. You know what? The man's about to bring the pain, baby. 67% win percentage, 111 matches, 75 wins, and only 36 losses. Then over here, you got Deoxys looking fly, baby. 70% win percentage, 196 matches, 138 wins, and only 58 losses. That's a pretty good percentage coming out of Deoxys, but they're really close. Only 3% separates them. Now they're about to meet head to head again. The first showing, Deoxys really started out strong, and then the Bane train happened. We're gonna see, what happens this time around.
Well,
If Biohazard shows up.
What was crazy is how much of a read Bio had on Deoxys' movement. He was so comfortable and just in his head. He got a lot of air throws, a lot of chase downs on the flyaway attempts, as Bio was able to make it. So let's go. Got ourselves a match. I was gonna give shout outs to Deoxys this week. I was like, man, Deoxys, can we get a photo for Legends? He goes, be right back. He just walks outside and takes that photo, and it ended up looking really good. So we really appreciate that. And also, to everyone at that finale, a lot of these guys' pictures are from the finale. No esports poses whatsoever. None of our guys did an esports pose. So shout outs to our players.
Especially Tweedy.
Especially Tweedy. This man's throwing hands in there. I like it.
Blue Beetle.
Like, come on.
The opposite of an
Is
esports
approaching
pose.
Arkham Asylum.
That's a grassroots pose right there. Let's go.
Now come get some. Come get some.
All right, Deoxys, Bio, the run back.
Begin.
And the Bane train echo.
Yeah, tossing the trash can, jump three coming in, and Biohazard with the block on the cross up. And what a read by Deoxys, gets the first hit. Tries a sweep. Woo! And look at these dashes. Deoxys, so much respect. Knowing the pain that Biohazard brings with this character, you don't want to swing at the wrong moment.
Jeez, man's level 3. It's gone now on debuff.
Biohazard wants Deoxys in that corner. Push, no punish.
What a block, by the way. I think that even he may not have believed that he blocked that. But wow.
Well, he's blocked 2 low stabs so far, not able to get the punish. Woo! Yo! Deoxys bringing the hammer down, baby. Plus 15.
Jeez.
And the comeback.
That's a great answer for Bane's wake-ups. If you meaty with something and meter burn, cancel it. And that goes back. That's almost NRS game universal. Is OSing wake-ups with a meaty into an armored move or armored cancel like you see here with meter burn. Jeez.
Chasing him down. Deoxys waking up with that low stab. Not sure what he was looking for. We're doing it.
Scream for me.
I'll get right on that.
A huge weakness of Bane outside of level 3 is armor. All of his wake-ups and a lot of his ways in are single hitting. Armor can blow them up as long as he's not at level 3, which is one of the worst feelings you can have in the game is when your armor gets shattered by that level 3 and you die.
Trying to down one, that back forward 3, wake up by Deoxys. Not watching his head. Gonna burn the bar and he's gonna build one during the combo. Is he gonna use it? No.
Oh, he tried to mix right before he got the Venom back. I think that's why he didn't extend it. Oh, I'd be frightened right now. Oh, here it comes.
Dude, he peed right in his face.
Oh, no.
Jesus. What exactly are you supposed to do if you're Deoxys right there? Just block and let your life tick away.
If this was Mortal Kombat, that down 2 would have killed in the armor, but they do not do that much damage here in Injustice.
Oh, my God.
And he was taking less damage at that.
Look over here. Look at my man.
I got frozen time when I saw that happen. Look at that.
Yo.
That's going to be memed somewhere in the world.
That's perfect.
Our equipment.
What up, Vince?
Our equipment is it's freezing on us. I actually look like Deoxys in that one photo from that one event. If you guys know.
I was man, it's so sinister the way you're just leaning back like that. I don't even
like
what
a Bond
happened
villain.
when you did that. Yo, hold up. Deoxys going back to day 1 in Injustice 2. Deoxys' first main, his first love.
These are big boys.
We're trying to down 1 today. Oh my God, Gur, I see what you wrote in the chat, sir.
Yikes. Oh, look at that damage. 736.
736! Yo, the damage barriers have been broken.
Woo! Oh my god!
Get out of the sky.
You will receive no mercy.
How fast is that? You don't see it. Well, you don't see Bane that often anyway. But just how fast is that thing?
Most air throws on average from NRS are 6, so I'd assume it's around there.
Ooh, tried to get out of that charge.
That man came off.
Scarecrow, yo!
Worth it, but that man came off 4 bars of meter and got absolutely nowhere. He needs a huge comeback to Deoxys, and this switch not looking so hot. But to be fair, without that 760 damage combo, he'd be in this. What a block!
Yo! Whoa! Okay, nice confirm.
Scream for me. I'm not the one that screams.
No whip punish. Biohazard with the patience. He realizes he's on debuff. He's going to take extra damage if he takes a risk. And just like that, the charge comes through. Meter burns. Elbow drop down. Biohazard up too low. Whew. Boy, this character Bane, man, in the hands of Biohazard.
You ain't lying.
It got Deoxys to pick Scarecrow. I haven't seen Deoxys pick that character since like the first week when he asked for games, and I was like, all right.
You ain't lying. It's a very long time ago, and I think in the first couple of weeks of War of the Gods, we saw Scarecrow, but even then we were seeing like Scarecrow / Blue Beetle, and now we're seeing Catwoman. Deoxys is just like, screw it. I'm just throwing anything I can at Biohazard to try to get some kind of a game off him because the Bane train is in full effect, and those rails are on the way to a win right now.
Well, one thing we saw Semiij do a lot was jump over the charge and use the cat dash move burn to chase him down and get the full combo. Not every character is going to have an option like that. Very little do. If you're a Canary player, just jump over and level 3, baby.
Just finding his way in with the armor. Escape out of that situation though from Deoxys. Gotta look for the jump back. That was a beautiful snipe on the wake up.
Deoxys playing 100% better so far. Wake up buttons.
Deoxys over here trying to stop a train that not even Arthur Morgan could stop. Oh, Red Dead! We're in there. All right, that's my only Red Dead reference of the night. We're good. Scar's not playing. I got one and done.
Yeah, right. There's going to be at least one more.
Woo. He makes Bane look so mobile too. That forward dash going so far, and he's not afraid to make some reads with it too when he sees jump-ins or thinks that his opponent's going to jump. And just forward dashes way out of the corner, even from really far away.
Have I humbled you yet?
I've killed mice braver than you.
Biohazard 3 bars, 30%. And down 1. May have got punished there. I didn't see if it popped up. It was close. No whip punish. Now hold up. Biohazard gets about 1 more bar. And he takes that first tilt, and just like that, gonna burn at 40 hit points left. Slams him down, power bomb, the jackknife. Biohazard builds another bar. It could very well change everything.
Yeah, went to the second part. Jeez. By the way, going to level 2. He's gonna believe here.
Oh no, that's death.
I'm shocked that he didn't go to level 3. Okay, it's not going to kill anyway. I was about to say, I'm shocked he didn't go to level 3 just to make the damage mitigation even higher. And another back, too. From Deoxys looking a little bit like Semiij. They're able to get on the board. The switch looking good.
It's a pretty Catwoman, if I do say so myself, by the way. But yeah, you could tell immediately starting that game with Catwoman. He was 100% confident walking in there, had the reads, got the damage, and was really able to take a tremendous health lead. Just really good reads on Oki and Wake Up. Got him that damage. Couple jump backs, and he jumped out of a down one background bounce, which I'm not even sure I've seen.
Begin.
That was quick.
Usually you see him crouch under because the background bounce isn't high.
We see Semiij do well in this matchup all the time. I wonder if Deoxys is just saying, you know what, screw it. I've seen this character have success versus Bane. Let's see if mine's up to par, and so far it is.
Not if you're waking up like that.
I mean,
but you know what? He did it again.
How can you condition a man who exactly? I mean, you cannot condition someone that just does it.
Did you almost answer your own question?
Yeah, I did.
Trying to jump out. You know what? The epitome of no fear are players like Immortal Angel. There will only ever be one, and that's the reason why. Oh, you blocked my teleport and 50% comboed me? I'm going to just do it again.
Death will silence your shame.
All right, pretty much even here on the second health bar, if you want to call it that. Considering the damage that Bane can put on the screen. Back dashes, that's a full combo punish, and no clash by Deoxys yet. Wants to keep all this meter. Go! Hold up! But that's why you got to clash, sir! Go! Woo! The man is dead! Biohazard up 3-1. That's why you want to clash when you can early.
That was 4 bars of meter. A wager.
2
All
air
his
techs
resources.
and a kid cuisine. Jesus.
You said a kid cuisine with the little penguin on
A
it,
kid cuisine.
and the sort of chicken nugget with a smiley face on it.
Dude, those things are pretty trash. I hated those things growing up.
The brownie that was a brick.
Yeah. And you microwave it, and it's just a hot
and
brick.
16 kernels of corn. That was a kid's cuisine.
Begin.
I can't even believe they still make them. Yo, Steve just trying to take a break.
He broke the back of the bat. Now he's looking to break the back of the cat. My goodness.
Yo, look in the chat and look what HoneyBee just put in there. That's sick.
There we go.
A lot of whiff coming out of Deoxys.
Sweet Neptune saying Deoxys waking up like it's Christmas morning.
That's a pretty good one. Oh, the back dash. Oh, and maybe a whip punish. There it is. You know, sometimes you see those back threes of Catwoman completely whiff, but no punish because of how low she is.
Whoa. D4 dash through that cat dash?
Biohazard.
Wait a second.
Yeah, that was, who knows? What? A whip punish?
Oh, no.
Biohazard. Top-notch gameplay right now. 443 put on the table, the low. Into the
Oh,
power
yeah, level
bomb.
3's going for the kill.
All right, Deoxys finds his way out. He does still have a clash. Not going to have an...
Woo!
That's so scary, chokeslam.
The regular throw. We very hardly see the animation. Catch the back dash, and boom!
Biohazard 4-1 over Deoxys.
Bane wins.
Bringing the hype, just like his brother did earlier. Flexing on him, putting the emotes in the chat. The gas is going, let's go. Solid performance.
Ticks than most even other fighting game characters. You know, when it comes to tick throws off normals like things like that, like a Street Fighter, etc. MKX did have a lot of tick throws with command grabs as well. But yeah, it's just what separates Bane, I think, from them all is the recovery on it. And in this game in general, because Scarecrows operates the same way. where a
Yeah.
command grab has almost no whiff. That's scary. Jason had it too. I don't remember how quick Ferrator's was, so he did come from playing Ferrator, who had the similar options. Almost the same character even. Bane is pretty much Ferrator. Armor, and will kill you if you get hit. Do you remember, now Echo, do you remember Ferrator having 70-80% combos?
Yep, I really do.
Because they did.
With all those pain and gains.
Yep, pain and gain.
Which, you know,
Hit,
that's pretty much level 1,
and
2,
then
3.
die.
Yeah.
Down 2, down 1 throw, die. You just ate 90% damage.
Yeah, the pain and gains. Even though they did, I think they did like 5% damage to Tor, if I'm not mistaken, because Pharaoh was the little girl, and yeah, you ain't lying, man.
That's like a Blood God Sacrifice, only I can't confirm that into a combo. And it does like 15% to myself.
Rest in peace, Kodal.
There's a buff for Blood God Kodal. Make it so that you can sacrifice or totem easier off of a confirmation into 80% damage.
Yo, how sick would that be, dude?
Just like
to launch them.
Just like launch, and then murder, death, kill.
That would be so sick. That would be so hype. We didn't see that move enough.
Have it cost have it cost some meter. You know, just like make it faster. You know, like spend a bar and it becomes quicker.
Harakiri cancels.
Yep, Harakiri cancels. Let's go.
That'd be sick. You know, there was a time where I thought that I don't remember which patch we were waiting on. May have been XL, and I was hoping that Kenjutsu, because that was my favorite version of Kenshi. I was hoping that he would get what we were calling it. I don't remember if it was Twitter or TYM at the moment. We were hoping he would get karma cancels.
Oh,
he didn't get them.
Yeah, no.
But dude, I thought karma cancels. Karma cancels sounded so cool. But he did get a really good reflection.
He did. You know, he's pretty cool. But we're gonna take a quick break, guys, before we set up this next match, which is going to be Forever King going up against your IPS second placer, Rewind. This should be a good win. King's got a lot to prove here, coming in as just a veteran who hasn't made too much noise in Injustice 2. We'll see what happens coming up next year on More of the Gods Legends. Welcome back, everyone, to a screen that should have two beautiful people on it. There we go. Oh, they're popping up just a little bit. All right, we got some heads. That's what. Never mind. Let's not go there tonight. Rewind versus Forever King. Forever King, surprising win percentage there. You know, not showing up a whole lot, but when he does, successful. As we got both players in here already for this matchup. You see Rewind with the beautiful 77% win rate, which is about what he had during the IPS season as well. The man, the young man, the kid. Dare I say, it's just incredible here at Injustice 2. King coming in here as the veteran, the old man. And he's still pretty young.
Batman.
He is surprisingly.
But in
still very young.
FGC years, he's getting up there.
Fighters approaching contact.
He's like me. He's a dinosaur. He's ancient.
Damn.
Yep. Shadows and Dust Maximus. Anyways.
Yo, the mood just went.
Begin.
Man, bring the hype. Let's go. King, go listen to him. He don't know what he's talking about.
Every time King is put in a heavy pressure situation against one of these young kids, that is just phenomenal. Look at what King did to Sonic at Ely. I'll just leave it at that. King can step up to the plate with any of these young bucks,
Yes, he can.
and sometimes he can't. That's a mix-up. Which King's gonna show up today?
Try to convert off that raw forward 2. The meter burn forward 3. Catch and rewind, probably going for the forward 1 after walking back. Woo! Reset, baby! And that's the King that I love to commentate right there.
Both of these guys had just played in Destroyer's tournament on Friday. Rewind probably like, oh crap, it's back to block here. And both of them doing really well.
Yeah.
I think King plays top 4 in that tournament. Rewind placing top 8.
It's my turn to rule. Don't bet on it.
King has these vortexes, these restamps, down to a science. You see a lot of other Batman players go for it, and the timing's just not quite there. King probably has about a 95% opening rate when he goes for those.
Woo! Rewind keeps himself alive. It is a dangerous situation to be in. Rewind, if he gets a knockdown in the corner, I'll never forget Evo top 8 in my life, as he pretty much unblockable Sonic Fox to death with Black Adam in that corner. With the jump 2 in the dive kick into the corner.
The
that
cross-up dive kick.
Your only instinct is to say a cross-up is coming. And then he dive kicks and changes the trajectory and he's in front of you. And it is the most visual, I think, hardest to see. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's just hard to block. Ah!
Ooh, there it is.
Oh. There it is, like Whoop in the 90s.
Look out.
This won't end well for you. Superman would disagree.
Still some of the most hype music ever made.
I'm glad someone got it.
From 90 to 99.
Woo! That was a deep jump kick right there. So far, wouldn't even be able to convert off of it. In the corner we go. Does have his trait. He's gonna do the chip damage.
Good blocks.
Oh man!
Hold on, wait.
He had the bar. King had the bar, and he did.
Wait a minute!
Screw it!
Forever King, the clutch factor. Oh, the meter burn. Forever King, not too old. Look,
That was incredible.
they say you can't teach old dog new tricks, but this man, he survived and he vortexed his way. And that, the
Superman.
blocks on that low lightning after that string.
Batman.
Rewind. I'm about to say, what are you doing?
Black Adam.
Okay. This man almost went Superman. You're gonna pick it. Well, I guess he is with Black Adam too. You're throwing these matchups at Forever King that he's been
Fighters
playing for
approaching the Joker's
5 years, 6
playground.
years. At this point, was it 5 years since the Justice one came out? Two.
2013.
Yeah, but yeah,
So, yeah.
about 5 years.
5.5. Wow.
Begin.
Dude, where did time go?
Keeps on slipping, man. Into the future.
Yo, some of the best music ever made.
He's gonna keep bringing up some of the best music of all time. You gotta stop me, all right? I'm on a roll here. I've watched too much Whose Line Is It Anyway this week, and I can't stop. It's just in my blood right now. Woo! Quick reversal, that forward 1 and going nowhere right now. Rewind all these whiffs. And you mentioned the clutch factor of King in that game number 1. It was very strong for him to close that out because I believe he had an opportunity to, having the bar off that forward 2, could have got a grapple hook and possibly got the damage off of that, or go for the reset and chip. Instead, held onto the bar and
he
paying up.
He kept the bar, believed in the meter burn battering, and wound up paying off. Good block, King, knowing that dive kick was going to come. Takes damage from the orbs. There's still one more.
If Rewind would have done any other jump normal, that would not have worked. But he did jump 1, the quickest of the options. If he did a jump 3 or a jump 2, I think it might have been too slow. And that jump 3 of Front Kings would have landed. It has been a different story, but this is all going to be free damage for Rewind. Building on his lead here in game number 2. Oh, what? It hit! It hit, but it didn't hit!
It hit, but the meter burn was like 2 jump spaces behind Black Adam.
And that meter burn said, "Peace, I am out." That was...
Rethink your strategy.
What? That's a new one. Writing that down for the War of the Gods Hall of Fame of what did we just see? What did we just witness? What happened? We actually have a whole file to just send Apollo. Paul, if you're watching, I love you.
Nice anti-air.
It's my turn to rule. Don't bet on it.
A lot of meter about to be spent. King spends 0. Rewind going to get 30% back. This is going to be trouble. If King winds up getting a combo, resetting him, loading up those mechanical bats, it could all be over for Rewind. Push block. Not dealing with the trait today. Rewind. Back. Dive kicks.
This won't end well for you. Superman would disagree.
RPC.
Are you watching Classic, by the way? Classic Who's Line or like the new stuff they're doing?
Classic. Get out of here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this dude.
Although,
Yeah,
although
I agree
I'm not gonna lie, you give me anything with Colin Mockery and Ryan Stiles, it's gonna be funny.
Dude, I love Colin so much. Colin's my favorite.
King, let's see if he can clutch this out. Went for the down 2.
Tried it down 2.
Oh no! He went for it though. You gotta respect the effort
Black
of
Adam
King
wins.
there. Meeting that jump 2, that's a hard one to anti-air, but it could have been there for King. I like the attempt. He had been blocking for quite some time, so he was definitely trying to react to something, and that jump was
Batman.
just far enough
Black
away
Adam.
for him to get it down 2 out. Just got stuffed. Feels bad.
Going with the metal shader this time. King always has an interesting way about him. You know,
Wait till he
he'll
goes
bring out
down
the Bruce
3-1
Wayne
or
first.
3-2 here, and he'll go straight to white and red.
It's almost the same pattern.
He does have a pattern. I wonder if that's a competitive thing here online. Of, you know, this is what the set is. This is the color of the character I'm going to pick.
Yeah.
Like that's just the way it is.
Begin.
Another great song from the 90s.
Skew the piano, man. There it is. Home field advantage here for Rewind being on Kondak. And not a whole lot Batman can do about all of these projectiles. Completely full screen. Good blocks by King. Dash right under that cross up.
There's that down, dude. Optimal pick up here, and he's
we go.
Reset it.
He knew he didn't have the mechanical bat. Tried to get the raw reset.
Looked like nubcakes for a second.
Rewind.
Doing the jump 1 off the interactive. Oh, the damage gonna be enough. No, 11.93, but a meaty black magic, which is supposed to not hit as high, gets him out of the sky anyway. Echo.
Rethink your strategy.
That and low lightning. I've jumped on that thing, and it's still anti-air.
It, as the great SylverRye would say, it do be like that sometimes.
Dang, swinging, baby.
Woo!
All right,
Whoa!
4-2-3.
This is a kid show, Echo.
Oh yeah, you're
Still
right.
trying to kill me? For contact, I will prevail.
Yep, we're just gonna let that one marinate for a second. Yikes.
Hey man. If Hellboy can say it, why can't I?
That was beautiful. There by King. Looks like he's got a great read on the movement of Rewind. He has gotten clipped by a couple of his instant air dive kicks from about 3/4 screen. He's got plenty of meter here as well. Doesn't have a laser, but does have an air escape. Could build another. If you can force Rewind to clash, do the damage. So this is actually a scary spot to be in for Rewind, even though the health's even.
Just like that, all unclashable damage. The meter burn. He's got one more meter burn battering. And if Rewind gets in range of it, he tried it.
Whoa!
Trying to double backdash.
It twice.
What? I've never, ever.
Batman wins.
That must have been the perfect range to get out of that. I've
That
never
was-
seen the double
he
backdash.
said, it was out of there.
That was pretty sick.
All right, King. All right, King.
You think he knew that, or he was just like, "Yo, let me get out of here"?
I think he was just like, I'm out. Peace.
Batman.
insert the Semiij picture. Just out of there.
Fighters approaching Gotham City.
The switch by Rewind going to Firestorm. That's a pretty sexy Firestorm.
Firestorm, who he had the best comeback. Even though it was Firestorm and the mechanics are there, he had the best comeback of the year. Or of the Injustice 2 lifespan.
Buffalo?
Him versus Buffalo. It was an actual 100% health comeback, and all he had was like 1%. That's unheard of.
The real life, only a real master offline at a major event.
And it wasn't all mixed like you would think in level 3. Some of the hardest reads.
One of the best was him throwing a string out there that he knew had a gap in it, knew that Buffalo was mashing that interactable to get out, and completely baited it, just backdashed, and got the win off it.
Boys are swinging. Time to guess, though, and just like Combat earlier tonight, only doing the back 2 off of the level 3 trade of the Molten Trap. Dash up into the low. That was so Rewind. That was, you know, every Black Adam player kind of has that same mix-up in their arsenal. Dash up, low lightning, which we've seen a lot from both Rewind and Dragon. Having the same effect here with Firestorm. Dash up, low Molten Trap. Combat saying that his Firestorm gear is better. I'm probably inclined to agree with that.
Don't forget who the original Firestorm was, baby. That's Combat over there.
Chopperazzi saying that I have the best Firestorm gear. Well, if you want enough, we'd see it.
I hope this isn't your best.
Damn.
We're just getting warmed up.
Ah! I'm sorry.
Aquaman, calm
I'm good.
down.
Good.
Jesus.
Just kidding, Chop. Love you.
Good jump to here by King.
We've got to stop this.
How do you think this would go?
All right, you're right, HoneyBee.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. That one skipped our mind a little bit, I think. Jesus, how scared was the entire scene before and after Firestorm nerfs when Gunny was just running amok?
Yeah, when Gunny showed up to Combo Breaker, everyone was like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
Here we go. And that's exactly what happened.
Nice down 2. Forever King with the patience. One thing I saw Foxy do in this matchup, when he had a mechanical bat out, respecting that Molten Trap, he would eventually let that bat go. As soon as he got about this range right here, he'd let the bat go and just let it buffer his way in. Ooh. And it seemed to pay off a lot. There's not a whole lot that Batman... What? The read!
Oh, no! Just got to stand one in the middle of that juggle.
Firestorm wins.
Not going to rewind down. He's going to tie things up at 2-2. I wonder if King has a different character for Firestorm he might go to. I mean, he's really only played Batman on War of the Gods. But he has every other character up his sleeve. You guys best believe that.
White and red King. No?
Not yet. It isn't match point. Not yet, Echo.
Oh, I thought it was 3. Okay.
2-2.
All right.
I'm 5% sure.
It's good enough for me. I'll see it right there.
Those are my same chances of blocking a Firestorm mix-up.
You know, Firestorm's a Trailblazer. It's 8 frames, but it can blow up gaps that are 6, 7 frames too. It's got some weird properties to it. Or even like a Robin 212, he can use that. It'll trade, and it'll knock Robin down. Or even Super Girl's back one too, in the frost. Here we go, Forever King. Nice air tech. Rewind with the read and the punish. Optimal. 445.
Woo! King's got some great resources right now and position. Awkward trade. And King trying to get a read on Firestorm, who has been given a gift of having, having this great tool set, and just to add a little bit of bacon bits on the top of this man's salad is having an air dash. Even mix up those situations right there where he's coming off of an interactive.
Draw back to not being whiff punished right in King's face. Loads up mechanical bat. Rewind just playing the spacing game, just keeping King away. Throwing these fireballs. Tyrannosaurus down. Dashes up and King with the reaction. Vortex time, how you like to mix? Whew. What a read by Rewind though.
I hope this isn't your best.
We're just getting warmed up.
I think that's a risky read as well. Batman's back 1-1 could have been there, 2-1, 1-2. A lot of things that could have broken armor. Oh no, and out of the corner goes Rewind. He is perfectly happy with what transpired. He's back to full screen. Doesn't have to worry about the pressure. Doesn't have to worry about this mechanical bat though.
Level 3 at his disposal as well. And one thing I noticed Tweedy did really well was every time that Combat wanted to confirm into that level 3 with the down 2 activation, that's when Tweedy would air tech if he had the meter. And that seems to be about the best way to avoid that whole mix-up and that entire trade.
Tweedy, one of the best in the scene in blocking. That setup in general.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think Combat opened up one time. He blocked the back 2 both times. We noticed that really early on in their encounters on more of the gods. That Tweedy just had a knack for blocking that setup. Somewhere in the world, Ultra David says that you can option select block it. Never seen it before in my life though.
I'm fairly sure. Now, Tweedy did mention that a long time ago that there is an option select in there, and that might be why he blocks it so well. But I'm not sure if they're talking about the same thing or what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to B and Adam. He may have just found the secret recipe. He hunted down the kernel and held a gun to his head and got the recipe out of him, Who knows?
Figured out how to beat me?
I'm getting closer.
Level 3 is active. King trying to jump at him. He got the jump in. Rewind has... Yo, he's going to die from this.
This could kill!
That's it. Yo, push
Wait a second!
Wait a minute. Oh, no! Air dash. Got himself out of the situation. 3.02 health remaining. You could barely see it, but it was there. That took the wind out of Forever King's sails. He's going to go to the white and red Batman, but man. Cue Tom Brady for me, please.
Batman.
Man! The ketchup is off the hot dog, or whatever Tom Brady says. And there it is, the white and the red. King's back is to the wall here.
Begin.
Sliding under the fireball is Forever King, and he means business. Good block by Rewind. Backdash is still blocks. Back 1-1.
Look at this humble kid Rewind in the chat giving King advice in the middle of a match, saying that he could have killed him with a certain execution of the combo at the end. You guys are savage.
Telling King how to play his own character. How savage. And the max range back three.
Rewind's starting to cook here. Only needs a game.
King almost pressed the button right there.
Oh no!
Block it. Batman has a hard time punishing that. I think he can get it forward too. But Stubby Limbs dealing with that fusion charge, man. Depending on the range they use it, is how much pushback it's going to bring.
I have no sympathy for this character, Echo. I expect absolute none from me.
Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But that is definitely a problem that the character has against those great pushback special moves that are, you know, minus enough on block where it's kind of tricky to punish it. You know, the reversal timing can get kind of weird. And he has got to see that coming in the corner. Rewind's done it every single time that there has been space.
Nice meter burn roll to follow in that mechanical bat. But has the damage been done? King does still have a clash, but man, is Rewind even going to let him do it? King with the patience. You know he's just waiting for that mechanical bat.
This is, yeah, he's just waiting for that second one. He's going to be able to kind of loop it here. No, he doesn't. Oh, no, he just got caught standing. And Rewind with that, looking for the air escape. King doesn't give it to him. Oh, no, and there it is. The lack of a long-range normal
Firestorm
to
wins.
punish that Trailblazer, and Rewind is going to take it 4-2. Good games. King definitely put up a fight there. And
oh, definitely.
I mean, the third point was right there. It was on the board, and unfortunately, was kind of taken away with that epic comeback of Rewind having the clutch factor himself.
Yeah, that air dash, dude. I'm gonna watch the replay again. I want to see, because I mean, I saw it happen, but I didn't really see how it happened. Like, that happened all so quick, and everybody was just, I don't know, dude. Look, it's been a long night. I saw it happen, but I didn't see it happen.
But I didn't see how it happened.
Yeah,
that's what I just heard from this man.
Look, I just need a replay. Can we get that, please? I gotta watch that one back.
Let's see that again. An instant replay. We'll be right back, guys, with our final match of the night: SylverRye versus Gur.
I was wondering where you were going with that one.
I went somewhere with it. I went somewhere.
Yeah, you pulled it out. You pulled it out.
It wasn't easy, but I got there. I got there.
My green screen fell down, Aquaman. Take it away.
SylverRye versus Gur. Both these guys in the 70% win percentage columns. 69 wins for Gur. Giggity! And oh no! Echo, what happened?
The whole thing is
The
down.
whole thing is gone.
Shut the stream down. I'll be right back.
Oh no! His background sinking like the Titanic behind us. Oh my goodness. Anyways, yep, yeah, let's go. Gur versus SylverRye. It's gonna be Adam versus Batman. SylverRye trying to shut this low profile and annoying machine down. Oh, getting hit by the last hit of that trait. That's a terrible feeling for SylverRye. You know, a punish is only one block away. So as a trade activated, that's key against Adam to have one of those things loaded. But Gur is very strong. That was a beautiful use right there. It's very strong at setting up an opportunity for you to throw that mechanical bat. You know, thinking that it's going to be a nice reversal and you're going to take a turn from Gur. And the down 3 low profiles it when you're up close. Similar properties on normals and Injustice 1 that a lot of people get around. The mechanical bat, Adam has one in this game. Where if you're close to Batman, you just throw that down 3, mechanical bat's taken out of the equation. He can't even punish it with it. Or even force a block. So look for that to be a big factor in this matchup. Welcome back, Ego.
Thanks.
Woo!
SylverRye bringing out Batman, which I've heard equally. Yo, the elbow drop. I've heard, you know, Hellboy and Batman both have a real big problem with this character, Adam.
That's for stepping on me.
I think about 98% of the roster could probably say, oh, hello!
What? Meter burn battering by SylverRye. Corner pressure, back 1-1, canceled and a back 1-1 again, and we're going to the second health bar.
Rethink your strategy.
Or the big read like that, and another one! Getting some huge damage here. Oh my, what's that, 559? Whoa, Batman's not supposed to hit like that, Echo. I'm pretty sure that some rule just got broken.
SylverRye looking like he never put this character down, but the trade is going to be in Gur's favor. Low coming down. Dashing under, maybe looking for an air tech there with SylverRye.
I've still got a small advantage.
Don't be so sure.
Whew. Quickest activation of that trait that I've ever seen out of Gur, just immediately in there. But hold on a second.
Nice back dash and a down 2 by Gur. Wait a minute. SylverRye, you could have clashed. Nobody had bar at the time.
Yeah, he could have prevented a little bit of that damage. Oh no! Got him out of there.
Got rid of that trait. Now's the time to strike. If SylverRye's going to do anything, back dash, back 1-1, push block. Damage over time. And the neutral jump by Gur. Science in his favor. All coming to, I really think that whole thing could have been avoided just because of the clash, but
He almost had the right read there, too. Gur did go aerial. If he did an instant jump 1, instead possibly could have air-to-aired that and gotten the win that way. Did have the bar to launch and close that out. That was a scary situation all around. What's that? I liked his call-out of when Gur put out the gas to immediately dash past it. That was a very quick decision on him. That could have won him the game. So I'm not going to...
Because if you back up, you know, he's just going to keep putting more and more and more down.
Exactly. And I think in that position, I'm not going to fault SylverRye's decision in getting aggressive there because he was only a couple of frames away from winning that.
Well, one thing I'm definitely not going to miss calling out is that throw tech SylverRye pulled out while Gur was in trait. And that trade is going to be in Gur's favor, trying to get that little stagger just to keep him airborne. And another one, 2 in a row.
Himself in the corner with that forward 3. Oh! Something actually hitting the sweep, and it happens to be a slide. It was low enough, Echo. Confirmed.
Finally, we found the answer.
Oh, no. Damage over time set up. That man's melting!
Another, that's 3 in a row.
Oh, unblockable. Have a nice day. There's the poison. He's going to chill back here.
White dwarf matter, am I right?
I had one of my favorite conversations with a player at IPS Finals with Gur, who said that, you know, Adam fits me so well because I really do just want to annoy the crap out of someone in the middle of the match. And I was like, that's... Woo! That's so right. It's just so accurate. Like, he really wants to mentally break people down. Which is a disgusting mentality to have, but Gur does it so well. And you know what? He covers that with his likable personality.
Yeah, that's where you kind of like, man, but I can't hate him.
Yep, but you want him.
He infuriates me, but I can't.
You want him.
Like,
and you may even secretly. Oh, almost picked that up.
Silver, the elbow drop completely whiffed, and that throw is going to close it down.
If you'd have come down with a 1 instead, I think he could have comboed that and won.
Adam wins.
The EX glitter in the 1 is very fast, but you hardly ever see it. That's a weird thing to do with Batman. Can't get some good damage off. There's some swaggy combos that involve that. The snare glitter, and then you come down with the instant one.
Approaching Metropolis.
I think we're messing with that a little bit. What during IPS2 IPS2,
we were just doing a combo that involved it.
Yeah.
That's what we do before we go live. We just stick around and train. It's all about swag, Echo. That's why we're at the bottom of brackets. It's all about the swag.
You ain't lying. Hayatei, you know what? Hayatei would be proud of us.
Yes, sir. That's a salute to Hayatei. I may lose by doing this, but it's gonna look great.
It's gonna look damn good.
Even if I drop it, people know that I was going for something.
Forward 3. SylverRye trying to use his quickest button. That down 2, 6 frames.
He ate half of that bar of his health from the bleeding of those chemicals on the ground. Oh no, low profile, hello! These boys are sneaking right now. I think SylverRye gets put in a position against this character, Adam, where, you know, you feel less in control, and you really do have to be disrespectful. I feel like I have to be disrespectful.
That's what Adam does to you. You got to bring it back to him. SylverRye standing in that damage over time.
Woo, hello.
Nice read.
Rethink your strategy.
Beautiful whip punish. Yeah, my Gur this time.
Corner carried. Tries to open him up with the low. Gonna put him in the corner. Yes.
Got another beautiful anti-air out of the skies into the corner. We go. He's gonna hold on for the wicket. That was so smart by SylverRye to hold on to that mechanical bat. Just wait out something. The 4-3 was.
I'll take you down to Microtown.
Don't bet on it.
Did he just forward 3 him out of teleport?
Actually hit him. No, it actually hit him in the trait.
Oh, it's trade. Okay.
Oh, Steve! The man had a family.
The man's taken the most L's in the game. No wins.
No wins.
No read. And another tick.
This man, Steve, came to the bar because he took an L. He's giving another one anyway. Steve, poor bastard. Look for the cross up, and what a push block by Gur. Gur not only knew, had the block, had the push block on deck, locked and loaded.
Wait a minute.
SylverRye getting some damage here.
It's all come down to one read.
And you heard the startup of the teleport.
Yep.
From Gur.
Batman wins.
Absolutely interrupted by the aggressive call-out by SylverRye. Not too aggressive. He had the trade to back it up. And, you know, in that situation, Gur may have, you know, scoped that out. It's a great option when Slide can kill and you have something to keep it safe. That was just close by SylverRye. That was gorgeous. And he is on the board.
Fighters
trying not to go out too silently against Gur. Like I said, these two are tied in group number 4 with 8 wins apiece. And the winner of this is going to take the lead in that group going into week number 5.
Begin.
Snipe out of the sky by SylverRye with that meter burn battering. Back 2. Gur with good blocks gets opened up by back 1.
conversion. 2 buttons. Let's go. The your special trait 2.
Imagine trait with a turbo controller.
Oh,
that'd be pretty sick.
That was absolutely beautiful by SylverRye too. Avoiding that projectile, keeping himself aerial for as long as possible. Oh, and the trait kits. That's so dirty. Oh my goodness. We've been trying to get Mr. Clean in here all night. This man blocked his echo.
It's not fun for me either.
And he got the punish.
He said, I can't clean any of this up.
And jumps right onto those plus frames.
Large, it turns out.
I don't know if he blocked it, if that was chip, or if he actually got hit by it. But either way, mechanical bat actually caught him in trait. Usually we see those just kind of go out to the middle of nowhere.
And you say, okay.
Gur with a solid conversion.
In that situation, any conversion is a godlike conversion. Off a late trade like that, full screen. That's a man who knows his options. Excellent. Pushback, he's going to get another one. Okay, sets up chemical instead. More dirt out of Gur.
I really thought he was about to convert off that too.
Early throw in. I don't know how they're taking these early throws that go. But I did bring up a point where why don't they go for throws earlier in the trait? And there's something I don't know. Where people can just tech these throws. And it's not like there's an animation to react to. I mean, there's your self animation.
Yeah,
so quick.
Just a dot. I don't know how HoneyBee and SylverRye are so good. I think SylverRye's tech 3 or 4 in a row at this point. All in a row too. Trying to jump out of there is SylverRye. May have been able to get a punish. Meter burn forward 3 got him out of there, and Gur not blocking the jump too.
Micro tower.
Don't bet on it.
Is Gur gonna spin it? Damage over time is coming at any moment. There it is. Just a playground of green.
Oh, looked like a reactionary teleport by Gur as well. But I think that, do you think
Adam wins.
that may have even pushed SylverRye back into the gas? He blocked it.
Yeah, because he kind of
Maybe
leaned back into it.
That'd have been something crazy. Gur gonna take this lead 3-1. One away from gaining a 3-point lead on SylverRye in that group
Adam.
with only 2 weeks to go.
Fighters
Classic
approaching
Batman.
Arkham Asylum.
SylverRye not going to bring out Hellboy.
No Hellboy at all. I mean, that's a matchup that he's just. I think he's over. I think
Yeah.
Batman just has more options to deal with the Adam BS. Ooh, looking for the throw there with SylverRye.
Gur caught pressing buttons. 3 mechanical bats out. Gur actually got hit by him, but took the hit stun to something else in a weird trade. Works out for Gur. First four, please. He's gonna throw the trash can. No. Yes. And the backdash caught by SylverRye, the meter burn grapple.
Ooh, love that call by Rye. That's something that I don't think we've ever seen thrown by him, is just block and sweep and then walk up throw. That was confidence. I'm loving this classic Batman symbol as well. Coming here like Michael Keaton.
Oh, not able to get that battering to connect. And that actually punished him loading up a mechanical bat. He had just pressed the button.
We have seen that a couple of times in our lifetime now. You've only got about a frame to do so. Oh!
Oh, and dashes right into science.
That was an actual, like, trap. Oh, he should have just let that grapple hit him. It would have pulled him into the gas. That is some next level stuff. You take the hit and let them pull themselves into a damage over time to kill. If Gur would have taken that grapple on hit, I would have cried.
SylverRye trying to reset the damage. Good blocks by Gur. Trade is coming in. Tries to use the Stardust, the pocket change.
Wow.
I'll take you down to Micro Town.
Don't bet on it.
I think the up battering hit a down one that Gur threw out on whiff. I'm not talking about yikes.
Things falling apart for SylverRye. He does have yo, the bounce cancel out of forward 2. Gur all of a sudden has a meter lead. Well, he did until that push block. Yo, the parry! Woo! SylverRye staying alive, baby.
Oh, and the call out of the air escape.
The read.
Oh my goodness, SylverRye just gave no F's given, went in, and took that game from Gur. Pure aggression.
There was about 3 or 4 godlike reads in about 5 seconds right there. It all started with a bounce cancel.
Gur's gotten opened up by back 2-3 a lot as well. The overhead and back 2-3's opened him up a lot. I wonder what he's doing.
Adam.
Is he mashing down 3? Gur, what are you doing?
Come on, dude. If you're playing Adam and you're not mashing down 3, what are you doing?
You're right, you got me. And here we got SylverRye going from classic Batman to Superman versus Batman, or yeah, Superman versus Batman.
Slaughter Swamp.
Come on, man.
On a win, too.
Come on, man.
That's not a good. This ain't it, boss.
Off of a win, and you're gonna go downhill like that.
Begin.
This ain't it, SylverRye. I don't know, man.
Go from-
You've been here long enough to know.
From Michael Keaton to Ben Affleck. Whoa. From the Vulture to Daredevil. Come on, man. Dang, I made a DC and a Marvel reference. All in one. Only here on War of the Gods. SylverRye. I mean,
There you go, right there.
It looks like a pretty good decision right now, Echo. Hood perfect to start us off. And it looks like we're on a journey to a game number 7 right now. Let's see how much of SylverRye's stuff could disappear. Good push block. He still lost about 15% health.
Blue coming in. Teleport. Good patience by SylverRye.
He's never
We've
anti-air.
seen Gur in the multiple setups with that blue.
And he's anti-air very consistent with the mechanical bat. Oh, and there it is, not coming to play against the down 3. Gur loves to condition with that down 1 and get out of the corner. He's utilizing that exact tactic you saw Echo.
Just waiting for you to crouch so he can use that back forward 2 and get himself out of there. Ooh. Good blocks. If I see another throw tech,
Yep.
I might actually have a heart attack.
Even off hit.
Thank you for confirming my theory.
That's a lack of belief in Gur on, the second to last hit actually hitting. Self-save there, though. And Gur is just clawing his way back to this matchup and just beyond the range of that forward 3.
I'll take you down to Micro Town.
Don't bet on it.
Here's situation 2 apiece. SylverRye coming off 1 to keep it only 15%, which about evens us up. And what a that may be the first punish on the overhead of Adam, because everyone says that when you block the overhead of Adam, swing. And SylverRye might be the first person in the tournament to do it that I've seen.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen him punished in a trait. Aside from like a parry or something like that. But SylverRye might actually take this to a game 7. Gur doesn't want that.
We actually just went corner to corner, ladies and gentlemen. That's the power of the trade. Hold on 1 second.
Oh! SylverRye's got 2 bars. Watch for damage over time. Even if
Oh,
no! The mechanical bat! If what? Gur didn't use the bar.
Batman wins.
Beautiful, aggressive call out, just like we saw in the last game by SylverRye at the end. Just bam, dash in. catching Gur going for that interactable. And you know, Gur, if he's near interactable, 98% of the time it's coming.
Adam.
Yeah. Maybe he's still. I don't know if he's still the king of interactables, but once upon a time he sure was.
He still loves the Wrecking Ball interactable because it's just a continuous use one and he can combo off of it. Good guy, Gur. Right there.
Begin.
You know, him with Deadshot back in the day used to give me not really nightmares, more like rage-mares.
That sounds hellish.
Tough times, tough times. Here we go. Game number 7, second of War of the Gods Legends, if I'm not mistaken. Admins will correct me if I am wrong. Is this only our second game number 7 of the entire group play series?
I want to say no.
I want to say that there might have been one more snuck in there too.
And there it is. Gur finally respecting the overhead of the back 2-3.
Can't block forever against that trait, it seems. Unless you're HoneyBee. Whoa. And I wonder if Gur should just commit to that last hit more. SylverRye's obviously teching on that last hit almost every single time. I wonder if he should just let the overhead rip again.
He's not let Gur throw him out of trait. Not one time.
But this is an amazing start on the second health bar for Gur here. Doesn't matter how much he loses. He's going to have a lead. See if SylverRye can turn this around and getting hit by the back 2-3 once again, Echo. There's something about that overhead that's giving Gur trouble.
He might be reading the back 2 stagger. But, you know,
okay.
SylverRye just a second ago gets a full punish. Just a second ago, SylverRye got the back 2 and the slide to connect. So for once, Gur did respect the overhead.
Do you remember when I said that Gur should let that last hit of the trait rip? Because he had conditioned the throw? Yeah, he blocked it. Oh, but Gur! Trading again! He got it back so quick and able to open him up early on and finish out the last couple hits of the trait to get the win over SylverRye. And he is only going to have a 1-point lead over this man after this week. That is how close these two are in that group. That's phenomenal.
That deserved to go to a game 7, just because of them already being tied going into it. Things shaping up, man. What is this? Group play 4, right?
Yes, this is week number 4.
Yeah.
We got 2 more to go. That is it. 2 more to go before a split final where there'll be a 12-man double elimination bracket. It'll be a lot more classic once we get there, you know. Best of 5s all the way through, just like a normal bracket. It's going to be a 12-man. So it's going to be a pretty hefty broadcast because we're going to be streaming every single match. I believe we did the math. What was it, 29 matches? I
didn't do the math.
Maze knows. We did the math once. I think it was like 29 matches. It was something crazy, but which is about what we used to average when we did like the 400-man Injustice 2 brackets early on in War of the Gods. He said it sounds right. It was around there. A lot of matches in that 12-man bracket that we'll get for you guys. But that is it for this week here on War of the Gods Legends. We'll be seeing you Friday again for the Clash. Probably some more Mortal Kombat action because Mortal Kombat is just been bringing the hype lately. And next Sunday for War of the Gods Legends week number 5. And that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this huge highlight reel of some of the action. There's a Bane train hidden in there somewhere. I'm excited to get to watch that again. Echo, do you have any closing thoughts?
No, man. You covered it all. It was a great night. It was really fun. Yeah, we'll see you guys Friday and next Sunday.
All right, guys. You have a great night.